Hey everyone, Jessica with Beauty and Baseball here. I am going to attempt to bring you my very quick throwing shade update because even though it looks like it's gorgeous and sunny out, I don't know if you can hear that, that's thunder rolling in. So I suspect we are going to get hit with a thunderstorm anytime, so I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. As you know, I started this project last month. This is not a panning project. This is just a have fun, get creative, and use things you might not necessarily use in your eyeshadow collection. The idea is to pick 5 to 10 eyeshadows roulette style. We have, at this point, I think we have 217 categories, and we're always welcoming more categories, so if you have any suggestions, please leave those down below in the comments and I'll be sure to add them in. What you do is you use random.org or another random generator to pick 5 to 10 numbers, find the corresponding categories, then you pick your eyeshadow to go with it. So let me quickly go over the shadows that I had for the month of July. I don't have the list of the categories right here in front of me. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring my notebook out in my rush to try to get this done before the storm. And look at that crazy sun. It goes in and out, in and out. Anyway, I do know that I had category All That Glitters, and I chose my Glitz and Glam palette, and I chose the color Glitter right there. I had two Oh Brother Where Art Thou. Those are shadows that start with the letter O. I chose Oasis. This is Bare Minerals, and I will put still shots of all of these. It's that one. And I also had Oktoberfest. That is a hot pot from Coastal Scents. I had just gotten that in right before throwing shade started. That is this shade right here. I had Bye Bye Bye, which is a shadow that is almost gone. This is that shadow. This was from the Estee Lauder Berry Quad. I had Panning Matters, as in a matte shade. That one is this. This is a great transition shade. I don't remember which category this is, but I will put it up on the screen for you. This is Supernova by Glamour Doll Eyes. I want to say the next category was Flower Garden or something along those lines. This is Coral Blossom. This is from Coastal Scents. I'm just going to put the categories. I can't remember them. And I chose these two shades. This is from the NYX Sex Bomb Femme Fatale palette. And then I also had Pearly. This is from the Profusion Eyes palette, and it's this shade right here, and the clouds are rolling in. So I did quite a few looks with this array of colors throughout this past month, and there's the thunder. And one of the challenges that Amanda and I threw in just for ourselves, if other people want to do it, that's cool, but we really don't expect people to do it, is to try to use all of your picks in one look. And that's what I did today. It's craziness. It's craziness. I have 10 eyeshadows on my eyes right now. Let me show you what I did. I used this for my eyebrows. I set my under eye concealer and set my primer with this shade here. That's 2. I used this as my transition shade. I used glitter just to bump up that transition shade a little bit, just to give it a little more pizzazz. I used Oasis, this pretty green color, on my lid. Then in my crease, I did Coral Blossom, and then I deepened the crease and did my outer V in this berry color. I set my top eyeliner with Supernova. My lower lash line, I used Oktoberfest. And last but certainly not least, I used Pearly, quite a bit actually. This shade right here, I used in my inner corners, my Cupid's bow. I highlighted my face and a little bit on my nose. So I used every single shade on my face somewhere today, and most of it's on my eyes, crazy enough. And really, that's what this project was about for me, getting creative with eyeshadows. I have a ridiculous amount of eyeshadows. I think I have 710 eye products. And that includes like all my pans and palettes and stuff like that, which to some people may not be a lot, but for me, that's crazy. I just finished my inventory and I'm still a little sick over the amount of stuff that I have and the value of it. I'm working on that. So this is good for me to use products that I don't normally use and try to create looks that I normally wouldn't. Multitask some of my products. This is what the project is about. It's not about panning or finishing anything. It's just about creativity, enjoying something you might not normally reach for. And I think I achieved that this month. So I am going to leave a still shot of all of the looks that I have created this past month. Okay, now on to our August picks. I did random.org again for that. This month I decided to go the opposite end of the spectrum. Instead of doing all 10, I thought I would try to do just 5 and get a good comparison on, do I like working with more or do I like working with less? So I just kind of wanted to go from one end of the spectrum to the other. So my 5 picks were category 11. Again, I had this the last time. That's All That Glitters, and for that I chose Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy because it is definitely glittery. The next was category 7, and sorry, I'm looking down at my iPad, that's where I have my list. 7 was any jewel tone color or theme. I chose Black Emerald. This is by Bare Minerals. I'm trying to get a workout on some of my mineral stuff here, because I have so much of it. You open this so you can take a look at it. That is what Black Emerald looks like. It is just a very dark metallic emerald color. The next category is number 22, You Don't Know Me, and that is pick an unknown brand or a not well-known brand, and I chose Evil Shades. I actually don't think they're even in business anymore. I think they were an Etsy brand, and this is in the color Heartless Queen, and look at that color. That is crazy red. That's like Crayola red, only scarier because it's for my eyes. I'm going to be multitasking this one, I'm sure, but I will use it on my eyes. I will do an eye look with this. Okay, the next category I got is 187 A Clockwork Orange, and that is any orange color or theme. Red, green, orange. This is exciting. It's a little scary, especially when I have to do all of them together. So I actually went with an orange theme. It's a little orange color, but it's mostly orange theme. This is the Coastal Scents Hot Pot in the color Pumpkin Pie, and pumpkins obviously are orange, and that is kind of like pumpkin pie colored. So that is my A Clockwork Orange. And my 5th category and my last category, this is Bare Naked Ladies, and that can be any nude color or anything from a Naked palette. So I decided to choose something from my Naked 3 palette. I didn't want to go too light because of Midnight Cowboy, so I decided to go with Mugshot, and that is the 3rd color right here. Sorry about the mirror blinding you. So this is Mugshot. It's kind of a mid-range, and I'm hoping that it will play nice with the red, orange, and green. So those are my 5 picks this month for throwing shade. This could get real interesting real fast. But I really wouldn't pick most of these colors without a little bit of a challenge to do so. So that is what this is about. If you guys want to join in, I will make sure that I have a link to the document down below for all of the shade categories, and I always welcome suggestions if you've got more ideas for categories. This is not a panning project. This is going to be ongoing for as long as I'm enjoying it, really. I could be doing it 2 months or 2 years. I have no idea. This, like I said, it's open-ended, and I just encourage anyone to join in if you just want to kind of rotate your eyeshadows in a fun way. There are a bunch of wonderful ladies that have joined into this. Some people joined in late, some people just kind of are doing it on their own, not posting on Instagram or YouTube, just kind of doing it at home. If you want to join in, do it however you want to do it. Just play with your makeup, have fun with it, shop your stash, just do your thing, do you. There really are no hard and fast rules. This is really just have fun, be creative, and I'm trying to use things that I wouldn't touch, create interesting new color combinations, and really just fall in love with my makeup again. So please join in. And if you do and you want to share, just comment down below. I'll come check you out. I would love to leave a list of everyone that has joined in, but I think people are going to kind of come and go because this is an ongoing thing. I don't think that everyone is going to necessarily do this every month. They might do a month here or a month there. I do know Amanda's doing it right now, so I will definitely link her down below because she helped me really figure out a lot of stuff in the beginning, so I know she's going to be doing this project, so I'll definitely link her down below. And I'm sure if you do a search on Throwing Shade Eyeshadow Roulette, I think it's on Instagram, hashtag Throwing Shade Eyeshadow Roulette, you can find people that way, and you can probably also search that here on YouTube. That is all I have for you today for this episode of Throwing Shade, and I hope you throw down with us too. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.